Was good, y'all? Chill vibes, chill content. Come subscribe. It's your boy, the Trey J, man. Back with another video. We back on that 2K. If you're looking for Until Dawn, it is now finished. The finale has dropped probably by this time. Hope y'all enjoy it. But today we doing something special, man. I told y'all last time I was done with the builder. We did Damian Lillard. But I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a point guard right now in the East that's he's just going to work right now, man. It's no other than the captain himself, Jalen Brunson. The New York Knicks engine, the guy that's going to lead them to the finals. He's on a tear right now. One of my favorite point guards, and I rock with the Knicks, so y'all know who I'm supporting through the whole playoffs. They going to the conference finals, they going to the finals. I'm standing on that. But today, we are going to build Jalen Brunson in 2K. Now, I'm going to tell y'all there are two versions of this build. I actually made the second version off camera. The height difference plays a factor. So if you want accurate Jalen Brunson, go to the builder. You want to put him at 6'2", 6'1". Nothing more than that or you won't get his signatures. The weight, 190. You keep the wingspan at 6'4". Now, I have this build. This is the build I have. But the wingspan, I kind of upped the wingspan just to give me a little bit more of a defensive presence. But my build is more of like a custom tweak build. I still get his animation, still get everything else. But I'm going to give y'all the accurate Jalen Brunson. If you want to put him at 6'1", I would say go ahead. You do get a lot of speed. I'll say 6'2" is a safe spot. 6'4" on the wingspan. Now, first things first, man, we do all the physicals. So I got all these stats up on the PC right now. So if I'm looking this way, I'm looking at the PC. I don't have my screens together yet. One's right here, one's right here. So, we're going to look at the speed. So, Jalen Brunson's speed in 2K there. Now, they have it at 84. I feel like Jalen Brunson is at 86 speed. He's very fast, but the safe spot, put it at 86. His strength and agility. So, his agility is at 84. His agility is at 84. His strength is a 60. You can put that up as much. I don't know. I don't put strength up in 2K because I feel like it's not useless. I just don't put it up all the way. But if you want accuracy, I would say put this at 60. The vertical, they have him at 75. Jalen Brunson off camera, like in the offseason, I've seen videos of him dunking. He can actually get up. I mean, but Jalen Brunson doesn't dunk in game. So I feel like your vertical doesn't have to be no higher than 70 because you're going to be a low to the ground guard. If you're playing in a rec, you're relying on screens and shot making, and of course, setting other people up. We'll get there. Rebounding, I do not touch. Jalen Brunson is not a rebounder. He'll get like the cleanups. He'll get like the off the rim, like on the baseline. Cool. Pick it up, run up the court. But he's not a rebounder, so I don't think you need to touch this at all. Now, perimeter defense, this is where it's going to strike people with this build. Jalen Brunson's perimeter defense is a 73. And I know in 2K a lot of people don't like having low defense. But I'm going to tell you right now, cap breakers are here for a reason. But at 73, I have my defense on a 78. That's as much as I put up my cap. So I can play decent defense with this build. Interior, you don't need, we're not going to be in the paint. Now the steal and block, you don't really need a block. Jalen Brunson never really blocks the ball. Like I said, you're going to be a liability when it comes to the defensive end. That is why I say with this build, it is best to play with people who have taller, lockdown type inspired builds, so it can kind of protect you on the defensive end when you're playing your matchup. Me personally, I like to guard everybody, so I'm not worried if somebody's taller than me, 6'8", 6'7" point guard. It doesn't faze me. I'm still gonna guard you. You're gonna shoot over me. That's cool. But if you're somebody that's playing this in a more I want to win type of mentality, surround yourself with guys who are making 6'8", 6'7" lockdown forwards that can pick up your matchup and you can take the weaker matchup. Just like in real life. That's how Mike Brown keeps Jalen Brunson out of the defensive scheme, is by putting him on the weaker defender and letting Markel and OG guard the guards that Maxi, PG, and other people to keep them. So I'll say, if you want to go crazy on the cap breakers for defense, by all means do it. If you got all 20 cap breakers, put the defense on the 89. I mean, if you feel confident, go ahead. I feel like it's a waste of cap breakers. Now, we got that up. The steals are 36. Now, to me, that is crazy. But then again, Jalen Brunson does not play defense. Now, I'm being brutally honest. Like, he's not a defensive guy. So, y'all gonna look at this build and say it's garbage, but I cook with this build, personally. I cook with it. And I still get steals. I think on the other build, my steal is only a 50, and I still get lame steals. Like crazy. So let's go to the part y'all ain't know. The playmaking, shooting, and finishing. So we already know Jalen Brunson is a wizard with the ball. That, bro. I watched the game last night. Wizard with the ball, bro. It ain't Kyrie level. It ain't Kyrie level. But I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Brunson his dribble moves are straight bag work. Everything is a routine for him. He's never switched up his moves. It's the same pound, tween, step back, pump fake, walk through. Like every move in his arsenal is straight practice and bag work. So in this instance, when you make this build, you can use his animations, but kind of experiment with different ones because you're gonna have a lot of speed with this build. Like remember, you're going to be 6'2". You're going to be able to get through every defender. It's just you're not going to be able to dunk. You're not going to be able to, take that lane and stick dunk unless you put your dunk up. Like I said, on the other build I made off camera, I put the dunk up. The layup is kind of like at a 78, 80. And we know Jalen Brunson is more of a layup guy than a dunker. So y'all can critique me on my build that I made. This is for y'all. This is for the people who are Knicks fans who want to have a Jalen Brunson build on 2K. So let's get to the ball handle. Now the ball handle is a 95. God damn it, we can't put it at a 95. So the safe spot is 90. That is the ball handle I have on my build. It's a 90 straight, and I get all of his signature, all of his step backs, his hesitations. You get everything. It's all gonna be on there when you see it. And I'll show y'all the build I made, and I'll make a whole tutorial on how I did it, the animations I used. I'm not showing y'all the jump shot. The jump shot I made is personally just off the strength of knowing how to make jump shots. Speed with ball is at 84. Pass accuracy, you're gonna put your pass accuracy at 87. Jalen Brunson's pass accuracy is a 96. We know how 2K is. You cannot push your pass accuracy up too far. You gotta leave enough for shooting and finishing. So let's get to the shooting. Let's get the shooting out the way. We know Jalen Brunson is one of the most clutch shooters in today's game. I mean, if you watch a Knicks game, you know with 3 minutes in the fourth, if it's a back and forth game, the ball is going to Jalen Brunson for the next 6 possessions, and he's going to make the next 6 shots. I'm not even glazing. I'm not trying to meat ride. I've seen this every playoffs. When they're down 3 minutes, it's between Cat and Brunson. And I'm going to be honest, Brunson gets the ball more than Cat, and he delivers every night. So when it comes to shooting, you're going to put your three-pointer. Now, this is where people are going to get on. You want deep bomber. I know a lot of y'all. I love it. I have deep bomber. I love deep bomber. Now I understand why people make small guards because this is the most overpowered takeover I've ever used. What I did is this. I did a 93 ball, a 92, a 91 3 ball. That get you deep bomber. You do an 89 midi. Or if you want to keep it really accurate, you do, in 2K, they gave him an 86 three-pointer, and you do, I want to say, what is this? A 97 mid-range shot, but you don't need real high. So I would say if you're going to keep it accurate to Jalen Brunson, you would do the 91 midi, and if you still got a little bit left to play with, put that three-pointer on the 87. Now, this is where you can use your extra points, the finishing. Now, Jalen Brunson, layup is a 98. Everything after that is no point, no driving done. So you put the layup on a 91. You put your close shot. His close shot is technically on a 94. So put your close shot on an 85. You don't need your close shot too high. No driving dunk. Post control. We know Jalen Brunson is a big post up kind of guy. He can get in the post. 50 on the post control. His free throw, 84. Boom. Now, you see how I got a lot of points left just to get this build maxed out? This is where I can say y'all can tweak it and have fun. This is where I say if you're really trying to make a Jalen Brunson, look, 91-3. Now you have a 91 million and 91-3. Now you can get deep bomber. And I would say throw the speed for ball up to an 88. Pass accuracy to a 90. Boom. Now, this is the stuff you mess with. If you want to give him more speed, you can. I feel like 88 is the best you can do. You don't need that much speed. Like I said, Jalen Brunson isn't like Tyrese Maxey type fast. He's not D-Rose, John Wall. He's like the perfect balance of like a... I'm trying to give it a great comparison of speed. What type of guard would y'all say? Like, I want to say, like, y'all remember prime Darren Williams? Like, that type of speed with the ball? Like, I'm trying to, like Ish Smith. Like, Ish Smith type speed. And, like, Ish Smith was decently fast. If y'all remember, Ish Smith played on the Pistons and a lot of other teams. So, I'm gonna say keep the speed as that. Of course, play with the rebounding just to get the points out the way. I mean, you can put some rebounding and just play around. I mean, these are just end of the stats. I would say take that perimeter, put it on 74, give it a little steal, give it a little block. Now, the shades are not going to say Jalen Brunson. Do not worry about that, bro. This is as accurate as it's going to get. Jalen Brunson, take a screenshot, whatever. You hit the start button. As y'all can see, I already made the face scan. So you get all-time Kemba Walker, Darius Garland, Mark Price. I know it does not say Jalen Brunson, but you're going to get all his animations. You're going to get everything Jalen Brunson-esque if you're going that route. If you're making it just to play like Jalen Brunson, like me, I'm making it for content and I'm having fun. I love this build. I average at least 25 every rec game I play. I don't get a lot of assists because you just look to score. Like, it's one of them builds where you forget to be a point guard and you just want to step back. You want to like spin move. Like, it is such a fun build to play with. The only downside is you're going to be a liability of defense. So do not come to my comments and say this build is useless. I told you at the beginning of the video, it's not a defensive build. If you want a defensive build, make a defensive point guard. Make a two-way playmaker, something. But you do have cap breakers, so you can make him a defensive guy on the side. So, to end all this, man, this is the Jalen Brunson build. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I am enjoying the NBA playoffs, man. It's Knicks all the way. Knicks to the finals. I can't wait for them to play Detroit, bro. It's going to be one of the most intense Eastern Conference Finals we've ever had, I want to say, I've ever seen. Because both these teams are grit and grind. They're going to play their hearts out. And Cade versus Brunson is going to be one of the best point guard matchups we've probably seen in the last 10 years. So, without further ado, man, hit that like button, subscribe, you know the deal. I am going to be recording my animations on the second Jalen Brunson build that I made for myself. Best step backs, everything, you know, that little like breakdown of what I've done to that build. And yes, that build does dunk. So I don't know nobody saying Jalen Brunson doesn't win build. Jalen Brunson doesn't do dunk putbacks. I know, bro, I know, but I made it for myself. So y'all enjoy this. I love this, man. One of y'all. Happy Saturday, happy Sunday. If you have a mother, please tell your mom you love her. If you don't, if your mom is not around, I'm sorry for your loss. But tomorrow, love your mom. Tell your mom you love her. It's a special day for moms. That all moms around the world are very needed. They're very special. I love my mom too. I don't know if she watches my content, but I love your mom. It's boy show day, at least, man. One of y'all, and I'm out.